I'm Claire, and I've been in Brockworth for 7 years. Heroes, yeah, I'm a twirl girl, so I go for the twirls. My favourite foods to have at Christmas would be mince pies, Christmas cake with a bit of cheese, and marzipan. Yeah, you have a slice of Christmas cake, a slice of cheese, and then you kind of eat them together. I don't know, I think it was my grandma that started that off, but it's the perfect combo, and I only ever have it at Christmas, so it's a proper Christmas food. Any cheese. Red Leicester's a good one for that. My worst Christmas food would be sprouts or parsnips. Or those big nuts. People always get out trays of nuts at Christmas. I'm not a nut fan, so yeah, anything that's got big nuts in it, no. Probably better than the fairy tale of New York. That was In the Bleak Midwinter. When I think of Christmas, I think of lights, Christmas lights. I love all the lights that appear on the houses, in the streets. There's something about the dark nights of winter and autumn that just get a bit dreary. And then when Christmas arrives and the lights all start going up, I love that. For me, it's quite symbolic of light at Christmas, but I love that being everywhere. It just sort of cheers the winter a bit in Britain, I think. Cherished memories of Christmas. I'm not very good at remembering specific events, whether it's birthdays, Christmases, they all kind of merge into one, but I've got a kind of a feeling for each of the different seasons of my life. And when I was younger, I loved how the house just changed into... it was a place that was different. Again, it was the lights. The Christmas tree arrived, the Christmas lights went up, there was tinsel everywhere, there was the expectation of presents, there was different chocolates and food in the house. I loved all that that sense of it. As I've grown older, it's become a very different type of Christmas. Each time we do something, sometimes we've been away, sometimes we've been in England. And I think, again, it's the lights and the food and stuff that arise, but as I've got older, there's also the more meaningful side of Christmas about the true meaning in Jesus coming to earth and remembering his birth and that side of it. So that's sort of become more personal to me as I've got older, and has kind of morphed into a Christmas that's got a more adult meaning to it, as well as all the kind of the frivolity stuff that I enjoy. So Christmas for us at the moment is myself and my husband. We don't have any children. We're childless after infertility. So Christmas looks a bit different to what I expected it to look like. For me personally, I think there's two different sides to Christmas. There's what it means to me and there's how it feels. I think Christmas means a lot to me because of my Christian faith and because of Jesus coming to earth and the nativity story, which I love. I think it's a real story of people who are on the outside being brought in, and there's a lot of things there, I think, for everyone to take something from. So I love that side of it. That personally means a lot to me and my faith. But how Christmas feels can be a bit different, because I think Christmas, especially in the West, is focused a lot towards big, happy families. We see it on the adverts on TV. There's this expectation that you're going to have a great Christmas, or, you come back from Christmas, you go back to work, everyone's like, did you have a great Christmas? There's that expectation it's a lovely time where everybody's having presents and playing games, and that can be very difficult if you haven't got the family set up that you expected to have. So it can be quite lonely at times. It can feel quite difficult because you're faced with a lot of the things you don't have, people spending time with their families, with their children. So that can be quite difficult, and I think as a couple, we've had to wrestle through how to make that meaningful for us. What can we take from it? What can we enjoy from the Christmas season? That's not going to maybe trigger us with the things that we don't have. And I have spent Christmases focusing more on that, which has been quite hard. And now I try and focus on the things I do enjoy, like the Christmas lights and all the other bits that are personal to us. And we have our own traditions that we put in place, things we can look forward to, because we don't have other things that maybe people have with bigger families. Hope means everything to me. Without it, I don't really know how people survive. I think for someone to say they've lost all hope is one of the saddest things that you can come across. So for me, it's everything, whether that's hope that I will get through to the end of the day if it's a bad day, whether it's hope for the future, whether it's hope that things will get better. It's not a frivolous thing. It's not something that I hope this will happen. For me, it's a very genuine thing. It's rooted in my faith a lot, but also I think it's something you have to work hard to find and to hold on to. I don't think hope just comes to you. I think you need to choose to want it and then go after it and then cling on to it. And sometimes I'm clinging by my fingernails, but I have no intention of letting go of hope. I think it's what keeps a lot of people going. It's what keeps us alive, and I think it's really important. I'd like to wish everybody a Christmas full of hope.